Now, using the exact same prompt, only adding please and thank you. Please in the front, thank you at the end. This is the result we get from that. So the question is, does ChatGPT perform differently, better, worse, or indifferent if you're using manners when creating prompts? What we're trying here is I'm going to go ahead and do a prompt into Google here and let Gemini start here and see what it says. So basically, Gemini at the top on the overview here says, pretty plainly, does not necessarily improve the quality of its responses. But it's interesting because you go down and look at some of the where it's citing some of the information here, and energy cost. OpenAI CEO Sam Altman has noted that using polite language with ChatGPT adds to the overall energy costs, though he considers it well spent. That's a little contradictory, I think. Looking at again, some of the just general summary. This is just right after ChatGPT 5 came out. This is about a week after. This is right now. We're looking at August 16th, 2025 today. So yeah, we've got the kind of interesting back and forth here. Some people are saying it. Some sources say it does. Some sources say it does not. We've got this one top video here showing up saying that it does not. It wastes computing power. So being demanding and clear is more efficient. So let's take a look. I ran a couple experiments, starting with image generation. So I've got I started here with a specific request prompt that I'm looking to create an image that I'm going to use for an Amazon listing that I have. And I basically am looking for a alternate image for it. So what we have here is a prompt where I'm not using please and thank you, just a very specific, decently worded prompt here. Add this plaque to an office wall with realistic lighting. Make sure to capture all the details on the plaque. This will be used as an Amazon product image. So it gave me a pretty good result, did a pretty good job there, not bad. Now using the exact same prompt, only adding please and thank you. Please in the front, thank you at the end. This is the result we get from that. Which one looks better? I'd say that one looks better. It's a little bit subjective, but the lighting aspect of it, the detail, the color of the materials looks more realistic and better than not using the manners. So if we go over and kind of pivot here to ChatGPT and ask ChatGPT what does it think, because in actuality it should know. So it's actually saying yes. So basically ChatGPT says that using words like please and thank you can improve the quality of the response from ChatGPT. So it says yes. Google Gemini says no. Doesn't necessarily. So kind of vague. Other people are saying it does not. Other people are saying it does. Just kind of interesting, I thought. So if I go back here and do one more test on a text prompt, I'm actually going to use it to generate this particular, having some issues with my controls in the way here. Essentially, if I go into here and write if I'm looking to create a prompt for this particular video, if I'm going to use this as an example. So write an SEO-friendly and engaging video title and description for a YouTube video where the topic is, does ChatGPT respond differently to the use of manners? This video is focused on image generation. So this is without using manners, okay? You can see the results here. Pretty good, not bad. I don't know how SEO friendly it got, but it looks like it formatted it in fairly readable format here. If I go over to the next one, which would be please, okay? So if I say please, it gives me a little different results, but not much. And then interestingly enough, I went another step forward and actually was kind of deliberate and rude almost in my prompt writing here. So I said, hurry up and write an SEO friendly using the exact same wording, and then said, do a good job and don't be stupid about it. So a little demeaning, a little more straightforward in the request here. Here's a polished one. So I actually think that this one, if I read this over, I think this one's actually possibly the best out of the three. But here's something to factor. So does the order in which you create the prompt matter, since it's using memory to create it? So is it not a good comparison since I've already requested the other versions first? That would be the question. I don't know. What have you guys noticed? Have you guys seen that it does matter if you're using using manners in creating your prompts? Do you do that actively? Do you not do that? Let me know in the comments, guys, and let me know if you guys enjoy this kind of content, and I might start working on more stuff like this on a regular basis. Thanks for watching.